Kenya Airways pilots, meanwhile, say that they will not return to the skies until their issues are fully resolved by the airline. At a media briefing at Rubani House led by KALPA Secretary General Captain Murithi Nyagah, the pilots have accused KQ of evading an audience with the pilots, leading to their withdrawal of labour. The pilots told their employer that they are ready to get back to work as soon as they agree on a return to work formula. The Association of Pilots have called on all passengers affected to bear with the situation, as they also seek to have the matter resolved within the shortest time possible. Here is what they had to say.
There are painstaking issues that have been on the table far too long, and KALPA firmly believes that the time is right to have them resolved once and for all. As KALPA has repeatedly mentioned, we are amicable towards and remain committed to any genuine efforts aimed at resolving the current stalemate. To this end, we worked tirelessly throughout last night and shared our revised proposals with Kenya Airways management. Until now, we are yet to hear back from them. This once again demonstrates that it is Kenya Airways management's failure that has gotten us to this point. As you can see, all the Kenya Airways pilots are here at Rubani House and are all ready to get back to work immediately once we come to an amicable agreement with the management. The management needs to reconsider their hardline stance, come to the table, and negotiate in good faith if they truly sympathize with the plight of Kenya Airways passengers.
Well, those are the Kenya Airways pilots addressing the media earlier on at Rubani House. Now, the striking Kenya Airways pilots say that the onus is on the airline's management to bridge the impasse on terms. Now, the pilots accuse KQ management of declining suggestions on how to solve the impasse. The Kenya Airline Pilots Association, KALPA, insisting that the strike is fully in force. On that note, we join Dennis Otieno, who is live from Rubani House. Dennis, what else can you tell us after that briefing by the pilots?
Well, a very good afternoon to you too, Orandi. Clearly, as you can see behind me, the ladies and gentlemen you see converged here are the reason as to why we're having the stalemate that is currently ongoing at our airports around the country. Ideally, they should be flying a KQ plane right now, or preparing to fly one later on during the day. But they've instead converged here at Rubani House, their headquarters, just to set the record straight. They are not mincing their words about this particular industrial action. They had issued a 14-day strike notice, which lapsed today, and they've clearly proceeded with the industrial action that we are currently witnessing. And earlier on, we had been briefed by the Secretary General of the Kenya Airline Pilots Association, KALPA, Secretary Gishina, and basically the issues remain the same. They are saying that Kenya Airways management remains the biggest impediment towards resolving these talks that they've been having, because they're saying they've clearly indicated that their intention is not to hurt the new administration, which is being led by President William Ruto. Basically, they are saying these issues have been underlined and they've been on the table far too long for them to ignore. They had a meeting yesterday. We did inquire what transpired from the 5-hour meeting they had with the government ministries, the Ministry of Labour and the Ministry of Transport. And basically they say that that meeting was a meeting that had been called for by the government. and it was basically setting the stage for them to start the negotiations, because basically they also aired their issues at that particular meeting, but nothing had been resolved during that particular meeting. It appears they are reading from different scripts, because the government had said that they had had successful negotiations, but from what we've heard from the Secretary General here is that that doesn't seem to be the case. And therefore they are saying they are going to hold on to this industrial action until they strike a balance with Kenya Airways. So it appears we are here for the long haul. Orandi.
Well, thank you very much, Dennis Otieno from Rubani House.